Hello, welcome to Fibers by Phoenix. I am Phoenix. This is the my corner of the internet where I talk about my love for fiber, crochet, knitting, sewing, all the fiber goodness. This is the third time I'm doing this now, and I realized I have not introduced myself at all. So there we are. I'm Phoenix. I'm here. I'm sharing my stuff with the internet. It's a good time. I think the last time I recorded was June, and so much has happened since then. Might be a long episode. If you make to the end, thanks. I'm trying out a microphone, feeling so fancy. Yeah, I'm new to this. I don't know. I'm not techie. I'm trying. My setup is not the greatest. I'm trying to get light when I can. It's just funny. I'm sure I'm gonna learn along the way, and if you're here watching and listening, thanks. Otherwise, this is just fun for me to look back on. So much has happened since the summer. We got married. I got married. So we live in Delaware, and we are from Wisconsin originally, and all of our family, most of our family still lives in Wisconsin. So we got married back in Wisconsin in September, but we had friends getting married early September. We were at the end of September, so we decided to just make a huge long trip out of it. So we spent over a month away from home, away from Delaware, home, and in Wisconsin doing wedding festivities and honeymoon festivities. We went to the Bahamas. It was for a work trip, but it was right after our wedding, so we kind of counted it as a honeymoon. So yeah, and now we're back in Delaware, trying to just get back into the swing of things. I went to Rhinebeck this year. Oh my gosh, a fiber artist's dream. I had so much fun in New York. So I'm going to show you all the goodies I got at Rhinebeck. Yeah, we stayed at the cutest bed and breakfast. It was called the CS Coach House, and it was in High Falls, New York. So it was about 30 minutes from the festival, the Rhinebeck Festival. Oh my gosh, just the cutest little town. Gilmore Girl vibes for sure. The colors were changing because it was in October. It's November now. Yeah. What day is it? November 11th. It's November 11th. So yeah, stayed at a little bed and breakfast. It was like kind of like a little farmhouse, like off somebody else's house, one room. Like I said, I'm not techie, but I'll try and I took a little video of our room at the bed and breakfast. I'll try and put in some footage or something of our room. I wish I took more pictures of like the outside, but I am not very good at taking pictures in the moment. Yeah, we'll see what I have, and if I can figure out how to enter photo here. So I hope this sounds good. I hope the quality is better. I don't know. I recorded on, excuse me, my really old camera the first time. I'm on my iPhone now, but I should probably stop it. Okay, you don't need to hear all that. Anyway, okay, let's get into some goodies that I got at Rhinebeck. This was pretty much a wedding gift from my husband, all of the stuff we got there, and part of like a honeymoon getaway. So yeah, if you don't like hauls, I guess don't watch this part because I got a lot of stuff. But this was a once in a lifetime trip opportunity. Yeah, here we go. We did go to Woolen Folk. I don't need to get into that. We won't get into that. I pretty much literally went to one person, Sorella. I had a one-track mind. I was on a mission to get in there and get what I wanted from them. So I guess I'll do that first. Saw Sorella. Oh my gosh, I was just fangirling so hard, and I was so nervous to ask for a picture. But I got a picture with Ashley from Sorella Yarn, and yeah, fangirling so hard. I'm just a really big fan. So I just love speckles so much. They had their Autumn in New York collection. How fitting. And I got the classic sock, the newsprint. Love me a speckle. And I am planning to make, I think, a hat with this, probably a Musselburgh hat. And I was planning on holding it with this lovely Neighborhood Fiber Co. And this is 70% mohair, 30% silk. And yeah, I think it would look really nice with this. And it's really soft. So, yeah. I forgot to do finished objects. Should I do that after I go through the Rhinebeck stuff? We'll do that after. Okay. Continuing. I also at Sorella got, oopsie, the classic DK in the townhouse color, and I am planning on making a striped pipe sweater by Veronica Lindbergh. I'm sure you've seen those all over the internet too. And I'm gonna stripe it. So this is like gonna be like the main color, and I'm gonna stripe it with some yarn I got from Long Dog Fibers. That is not here yet. From their Outlander collection, which I'm really excited about getting it when it comes. And I have the Sorella yarn in this, and that's all I got at Woolen Folk. And then Cake-A-Palooza was the same day on Friday, and that was totally my jam. They had staggered time groups, so there weren't like so many people there, and you could just take your time and shop. And I think that was probably one of my favorite. I mean, yeah, again, Woolen Folk. What a cluster beep, you know. Anyway, so at Cake-A-Palooza I got this adorable bag. I don't know if this is waxed canvas on the bottom. Feels kind of waxy. I don't know, but it's not like there's still stuff sticking to it. Is wax supposed to repel fibers? I just think the print is so cute, and it's drawstring. It's got a big pocket inside. I have 3 skeins in here right now, but it fits. I mean, yeah, probably a sweater quantity's worth. I don't know once you start working on the sweater if it'll all fit in there, but. And then also a cake I got. I hope I'm not touching the mic either. I hope it's okay. yeah, like I said, cake was so fun, and my husband just kept saying, like, I never thought that I would, be into something like this, but it's so fun seeing people come together for, one commonality, which is love of yarn and fiber. Uh, and yeah, he just had a really good time. So he actually picked out some yarn too. He picked out Swanky Sock by Meg Pie Fibers. And I feel like I've heard of them. So they had this cute like trailer. It was so funny. There was this trailer truck or like, bus, like a bus of yarn. Um, or like an RV just full of yarn, and I was like, oh gosh, should we really go in there? Like it's gonna be bad. I'm just gonna want everything, aren't I? But he picked out this Aurora Borealis color, and it is just marvelous. It's got, green, blue, purple. He really likes purple. And this is, where's the fiber content? Where are you? Oh, merino, cashmere, and nylon. He wanted a pair of socks. I was like, this is probably going to be the most expensive pair of socks that you ever own. I wish it was picking up. It looks really dark on the camera, and I don't know if you can see the greens and the purples, but it's really pretty, and it's definitely giving off galaxy vibes, which my husband is really into. So yeah, I think socks for him in this, and if not socks, I suggested a muscle bra hat. I think it might be socks. So that was from Cakapalooza. Also from Cakapalooza, Sexy Slub. This colorway is called Hot Air Balloon. Merino and nylon. It's got these really fun, like, big chunks of fiber. I just thought this was so cool. This was definitely an impulse buy. I do not have plans for this, but I just had to have it. I thought it was just the coolest. I love the little, like, those fun bits. Also from Cakapalooza. And then I think this is the last thing from Cakapalooza. This is daisy chain yarn. This is from Knit Collage. They had so many beautiful, beautiful hanks like this, and I was just having the hardest time choosing. Like, how do you choose when everything just looks so cool? I love the little daisies. Also an impulse buy. Really not sure what I'm gonna do with this. No plans for this yet. But it was just something that, like, I don't know, this is kind of like one of those things that you would want to get in person because you can see all there's sparkle in there. I just love it. Oh wait, there's one more thing from Cake. And that is, oh, well, you know what? It's kind of a mess, that's what it is. But this is from Asylum Fibers. This is Barbie Pink on their fingering sock, 75/25 superwash. And I've always said, like, I didn't think I was a pink person really, but after having a daughter and her really being into pink, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I do like pink. I like this. Pink is cool. So yeah, I like pink. I like hot pink, and I'm gonna make a hot pink hat. We'll come back to this because this is also part of my whips. But, so, come back to that. So that's what we got at cake. After cake, we uh, went into town. I don't know. I don't know the town name of the town. Oh shoot, I forget what the restaurant was called, but it was this Dutch restaurant. They had like these wooden clogs on the wall as like decoration. Um, oh man, I was just getting all the cozy vibes during that weekend trip. It was raining. It was rainy. It was kind of chilly. So we had lunch at this cute Dutch restaurant. It was so good. Had a beer, warmed up. Then we went to this bookstore. We got some books. We had a coffee. We walked around this cute, yeah, like coffee shop bookstore. Got some books for our kids to bring home. Um, and that was all on Friday. And then Saturday, Rhinebeck. I wore this sweater on Saturday with a dress underneath, and then I did not have leggings on at first, but I brought them with me, and then as soon as we got there, I put them on because it was a little chilly. But I mean, this is so toasty warm. Was finally feeling chilly enough to put this on today. Upstairs in our house where I am now is especially chilly. So that's what I've got on today. I think I counted this as a finished object the last time, but I did not have the neck sewn down or any of the ends woven in, but so it's quite cropped. You cannot tell. Maybe I'll try and put in a picture. Enter photo. So yeah, Saturday at Rhinebeck. And I'll show you all the stuff we got at Rhinebeck. It's a lot, so bear with me. And again, if you don't want to see this, you're welcome to keep scrolling forward, move on. Nobody's making you stay. But thanks if you are. It's cool too. And it's not all yarn stuff. A lot of it is kind of like just fun little notions that I was in need of. But actually, I did forget to show this. I got it also at cake. So that was the last thing. And it's got the little drawstring, cute little leather handle. It's pretty. You could probably fit a hat in there. Thought that was really cute. Okay, that was the last thing at cake, I swear. And then Rhinebeck. Is this the only yarn I got at Rhinebeck? I think this is the only yarn. Because I got mostly, I mean, I got a lot of yarn for a sweater at Wool and Folk. I don't know. Am I missing something? I don't think so. Yeah. I was on the hunt for a DK weight yarn to make a. Oh no, I got this too at Wool and Folk. But yeah, I showed that. Or at Rhinebeck, sorry. I was on the hunt for a DK weight yarn that was soft so that I could make another Sophie scarf. The one I made one last year was like one of my first knit patterns. I think my gauge was pretty tight. I also didn't block it, so that could have been it. But the yarn that I used was very, very scratchy, so it's just not next to skin soft. I don't know what I was thinking. It's alpaca, but it was not soft. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so this is Crave yarn. Hand dyed for you. Superwash extra fine merino, cashmere, camo, mulberry silk. I've never heard of camo before. I thought that was so interesting. But yeah, it's just so soft. And I think it'll make a good Sophie scarf. I dig it. That's not the only yarn I got it. Pardon me for reaching down. This is where my things are. Um, I got two other things of yarn, so I lied. I'm sorry, I don't know where to look. Do I look at the little thingy or do I look at myself? We're figuring it out. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. But so this is luxurious baby alpaca, and I walked away from this at first, but I came back and I was like, I just have to get it because it is very soft. It's very affordable for it being a baby alpaca. And so I was talking to the lady and she says, I don't always find alpaca to be super soft. And she was saying, the lady working there was saying, it kind of depends on like the cut of it. And I mean, this is baby, so that's probably what's making it softer too. But this is from Phoenix Fiber Mill, so I just had to, because I mean, hello, I'm Phoenix. So I got 2 of these to make 100 grams. Don't have plans for this yet. Thought it was a nice color. Let's go with my eyes. And then this. This is another one that I stopped at because their sign, Botanical Shades, but it said, I can't remember the other woman's name, but one of them was Jane, and our daughter, we have a Jane. So I was like, you know what, I want to go look because that makes me happy. And I just really liked this color too. I was kind of on a hunt for like a red. This would be, I found this before I found this one. So like this was going to be my Sophie scarf because I was, yeah, again on the hunt for a DK weight. And what is this? This is bamboo and wool. And I think it's fingering weight. So maybe I just make a like looser gauged Sophie scarf or hold it with another something. But I really liked this color too. It's almost like heathered. Probably the bamboo was just picking it up differently. But that was really soft. I think that's all the yarn for at Rhinebeck. And then most of it is little notions. Oh, I also got a bag with my Sorella purchase. A free tote, I should say. Which I thought was really cute. And also much needed because it was pouring rain on Friday at Wool'n Folk. And my husband had the yarn in here and rolled it up and even put it in his jacket because I was like, I don't want to get this wet. Okay. I digress. To line my slippers that are just so worn out. I saw these and I was like, oh yay, I can wear my slippers for another year. So happy about that. The line for the gift shop on Saturday was so long, and they ran out of the totes, the bags that they were selling. So on Sunday, when we went, we stood in line. Like that was the first thing we did when we got there, was stand in line at the gift shop. It was kind of unfortunate you couldn't really see what was in there until you got in, because it's like, I don't know if I want anything in there. I don't know what's in there. Like, you couldn't see. So what if I just spent all this time in line and I get in there and I'm like, this is dumb. Why did I do that? But I'm glad I did it because I did get a bag. I was like, they're sold out today, but maybe they'll have more tomorrow. And I was right. So I got one of these. And it's really nice. I mean, the design this year is so cool. I love it. I love that. So I got a tote. It's hefty. I mean, it's got a zipper. It's got pockets on the outside. It's got, sorry, a mic. Pockets on the inside. So I got this, and they had a long sleeve shirt that I really wanted, but they were out of like all sizes pretty much when I arrived in the tent. But I got a shirt with this logo on it. It's a little oversized because it was bigger. Like they were all just out of my size for everything. Um, but it's like a good jammy shirt, and it actually is pretty nice because I can tie it. Like you can, I made it cute and had a little tie, and it's yeah, not too bad. Let's see, what other little notions and fun things. I saw Cottontail Farm was there, and I love their little. I think these are called. I don't know what they're called, but they're for like spinning. I think mostly you put like your fiber in there, but they also hold a caked up 100-gram skein very nicely. And they have this. You can hook it. So I got one of these. I got a space theme because my husband loves space, and I hope to make his socks in here. So once I cake this up, I'll have these for a little cute project. Yeah, and I don't remember if I said this is called Aurora Borealis, so I thought that was cute to go together, the space. I also got this needle minder. I thought the color was really pretty. I mean, I'm assuming you just put your needles in there, right? Kind of for like a on the go kind of thing. And I mean, this is nice for me because I use, like, all I have is really, I think I have one set of metal needles, but all of my DPNs are wooden, and some of my circular ones are wooden, and they just, when they're so thin, it just makes me so nervous because they can snap so easily. So this is kind of a must for like transporting in projects. Also at Cottontail Farms, I was on the hunt for one of these the whole time. So it's got, I wanted a gauge ruler, but it also had the doodads, which I was happy about. But I also, so before I found this, so I was on the search for a gosh, what are words? The needle, how you figure out what size needle you have. Oh, there was this stand, this lady made jewelry, and the ring, so like it was a ring and it had holes in it. It was just really expensive and I couldn't justify the purchase, but man, that would have been really cool to have a ring. But I found a necklace at a different place, or like a, you can use it as a charm too. Excuse me, sorry. I also got sick when we got home from Rhinebeck, so I had a nasty cough. So excuse me. I'll try and edit it out if I cough or make a gross noise again. We're human. We're all human. Yeah. So it says the size, the needle sizes. Yeah, this is a must-have because again, my needles, I'm trying to keep them organized, but they float around sometimes in the 2.75. I can't tell from the 2.75 and the 3mm. They're just so close. So this is a definite must-have for me. It's already come in handy. Keeping it. Oh, and this is from, where is this one from? I kept a little thing. Deborah's Garden. BitsyKnits.com. Bitsy. I was keeping that in this cute bag. Oh, and then, excuse me, I need to cough.